Oh, good morning. What happened there? Holy criminy. Good morning, Rumble Studios. Good morning, Rumble Studios. Good morning, Rumble Studios. On this 08.01.2025. Current time is 06:05 a.m. Eastern Time here in upstate New York, the southern tier of upstate New York, where I live and reside. I was almost going to say Saturday, Friday morning. We're at the end of the week. We made it to the weekend, folks. For those that have to work, just get through the work day, and you got the weekend. The weekend is here, folks. It's upon us. I am Rich Roberts, your host here for the Friday morning coffee. For this first day of the month of month of August. I got to change my calendar, and it's good to be here. We do have the morning coffee, and we had a little glitch there at the beginning. Little glitch, little glitch. I got the morning coffee here, and very good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. And you can follow me over there on X at Fireman Rich. That's my main. What happened there? What is going on? Good morning, Double J's. Good morning, sir. Good morning to you. We just had another glitch. It said to refresh. Uh-oh, we got to stand by for our backup. Thank God we have our backup. We have the I couldn't pin. What is going on there? Good morning, Double J's. Hope you're doing fine this Friday, end of the week, first day of the month. Glad to have you here. Looks like it's going to be a good day outside the window. Well, we'll see. It was raining yesterday. We had a rainy day, and it was actually nice and cool yesterday. It stayed down in the between 65 and 68 there and stuff, and so that was pretty good. We'll check the weather here in a little bit. I don't think we had any rain overnight. Doesn't look wet out there, and the thing is, it doesn't look as. I got the window slightly cracked open too. You can see there too. Not wide open because it's a little cool this morning. It's a little cool out, but like I said, we have the morning coffee, and we are doing good this morning. Getting having the morning coffee and starting off with a. That time I refreshed it. Something is going on there. What is going on? We'll see. We might have to restart the broadcast. That's but hashtag positive start to the day. Hashtag PSTTD. Wow, it's Friday. It's not Monday. Come on, Rumble. It's like, but I hope everybody's doing well. We had a good day yesterday. We did a audio podcast. We played some PUBG Battlegrounds with our good friend Wingnut, which yesterday totally sucked. It We played 10 games and we had the cheats coming out of everywhere. It was as soon as we touched down, I thought I was being hunted down at the beginning. As soon as you got somebody when you drop down in the parachute there, Double J's, and I had people following me, and then they would drop down, and they saw that I was a little bit away from landing at the same spot Wingnut was. Then I started. Well, we're supposed to land together, but I see so many people landing in one spot, I veer off. But um, what's that? There is always on up after a down. Got to roll with the good times. Okay, Double Chase. Okay, that's a good one right there. Let me post that. I got that over here on the phone. There we go. Yep. Yeah. It's something going screwy with the Rumble. It's up and down, up and down. It's unusual. I refreshed. I think we'll see what happens with that. Um, it did it again. I wonder if it's because I'm touching the phone. I wonder. It might be. Let me see. I want to check something here. Let's see. Test. Good morning. Let's see. Let's say good morning. Wow, what happened there? What is going on? Oh yeah, check my graph. Oh, maybe that's what it is. I didn't optimize. Let me see. Let me optimize OBS. Because let me check the signal here on Twitch. Twitch is okay. Yeah, Twitch is okay as far as that goes. Okay, the comments. Okay, those comments went through. Maybe I shouldn't touch the phone. Oh, let's see. How come we don't have any chats? Let me test this again here. It's something to do with. Glad to have you here. Glad to have you. We're just troubleshooting something here, folks, because this is unusual. Glad to have you all here this morning. So I'm typing something, and I'm going to send it to chat. So the chat and the client is not working. So we're going to do. We're going to do a reset, folks. I'm on the phone right now. We're going to do a reset. I'm going to reset my whole. I'm going to just. I'm going to reset my whole page here on the. Let's see. Can you hear me? Let's see. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Um, Live. Enter studio. And we're back. Okay. Okay. We're back. We're back. Okay, we're back now. Let's see if that works. And yeah, we'll do double J's. I mentioned you as far as we Steve says he says hi too as far as that goes. And let's see, it looks like it's going to be a good day. Yeah, I got that one. And then double J says there's always an up and down. Okay, say hi to Steve for me. Yeah, I will do that. Double J's. He's a good. Yeah, yeah. He. You need to. I don't know if you can come over on PUBG Battlegrounds and stuff. Let me try something here. I'm going to go ahead and do another comment here. Let's do a test. 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 Okay, the comments, I can't type the comments in the client on the thing. So I have them, I see them showing up here on the phone. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. So we're gonna just we're just gonna not touch the comments on the thing. Let's see, can I let's see if I switch these, can that go? Let me go ahead and see if I can get a present here. Let's No, that was just me. That was on purpose here. So let's see if the 100 years ago. Okay, that function is just something about the chat, and the chat, it did do something with the chat as far as sometimes it can be a little squirrely. So, but anyway, I hope we're playing PUBG Battlegrounds, and I will do that, Double J's. I will say hi to Wingnut there for you and stuff like that. We still talk about the good old times and stuff like that. And but we played yesterday and it totally sucked, folks. It literally did. It was we had the cheats coming out of the yin yang, and uh, we played 10 games. I'm surprised we played 10 games. The last game was the best game because I got killed, but we're in Camp Alpha on one of the maps there, and Wingnut ended up taking them both out, and they were some high level cheats as far as that goes. So, but we did play some PUBG Battlegrounds. Prior to that, in the morning time, I'm working with the GameCube, and I was playing around with the GameCube with a particular game, and I was using this. I was practicing using this yesterday. So we may have a game tonight. We may have either an arcade game or we may have an. I have this game I was playing around with. This is an old GameCube game. You can see it's Lord of the Rings. You know I'm Google over Lord of the Rings. This is a different one. The quality might not be that good, but I think it'll be fun presenting it. I got to see how I feel tonight. Last Friday night we. Wow, there's something going on with Rumble. We'll just go with it. We'll just go with it here, folks. As far as that goes, if I have to, I'll go on to the phone again and try and do a reset of it again. There's something going on. You know what? Let me do that now. Seeing that we got it. Let's see. We're right at there. We're going to be spending the first half hour troubleshooting my issue here. So let me go ahead and bring up this camera, and if we have to, we may have to do it from the phone as far as that goes. Let me see if I can get this lined up. That's not lined up all that great. There we go. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, we got that there. We got that there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. I'm dropping both Rumble pages. I'm going to bring up some brand new Rumble pages. Okay, so let's bring that there. We'll bring up a whole new Rumble page and see what happens. And let's see, we'll go there. Okay, and then we've got the broadcast right there, so it's still going. We're on 7 platforms. Wow, there's something going. There's something going. There's something going on. They're here on the Rumble. The Rumble's acting up. Tony D is in the house. It's acting up. Okay, testing 1 2 3 4. Okay, it's acting up on the page and stuff like that. So we'll just have to see what happens. This is getting ridiculous here, folks. If this happens, I might have to switch to the phone and do this strictly by. That's not good. Refresh. That's not that's not good. It's not good. Something is going on. So we may have a scaled down broadcast. Hello, hello, Tony D. Tony D. Oh, it did it again. It did it again. What is going on? I have no idea. Is my audio still on? Yeah, the audio's still on the phone. Okay. Stream looks good. Yeah. Thanks, Phelan. Fee-Fel. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we're there. What you doing, Murdoch? Hello. Damn it. Hello, Tony D. Saying hello to Double J's and Fallon. Following you on Kick. It says I have to wait 180 minutes before I can chat. Oh, okay. Okay, Phil. Sorry about that. I didn't realize there was a setting over on Kick. I'm not usually on Kick that much. Stream looks good. Thank you very much. What's seems to be well? I'm on the computer is acting up and stuff like that. So we're on the phone because the phone it broadcasts the same time as the that's on the computer, but it's sort of acting funny here. So we're just gonna go ahead and roll with it and see what happens and stuff. We still have the phone to go back to and stuff. So let me see. Back and forth, back and forth. Okay, there we are. Okay, I'm just going to have to wing it here, folks, as far as see what happens. And so we're on this is the PC perspective. Okay, so the client that's on the and I've reset the web page. We're just going to have to do this old school, folks. We just have to use the phone here. So let me get this set up so I'm not encroaching on you as far as that goes. So let's see. We got that right there. Okay, so you got my head. Let's see. Put that up there a little bit. Okay, let's see. Is that working? How's that? Okay, that'll work right there. Okay, we'll go with that as far as refreshing the page here. So we'll go with this one for right now and stuff. We do have the chat up on the phone, and it just went out on the phone thing again. Fee-Felon got it from the PC. Looks great, but we are getting we'll be right back. Yeah, that's from the PC there. Well, Fifi, but let me see. What can I do here? I'm going to go ahead and yeah, that's what I plan on doing. There's something going on, so we'll check back with it later. So But at any rate, I played around with this item here. This is a yesterday, so we'll see what we can do with that. And I think I got the workflow done with that as far as how it works with the computer and bringing in the GameCube as well as the Wii. Last Friday we had Friday night bowling with me and the missus, and we had fun with that. And let's see, I want to put this on so I can see Fifi's comments here. Oh, we are on 7. Look at my fingers. 7 platforms, folks. We are on Rumble, Locals, YouTube, Twitch Live, Facebook Live, and X and Kick. And over on Kick, I'm checking that right. It says 180 hours. I don't know what that setting's for, but I see one viewer on Kick. The Facebook, we on the Facebook? We should be on the Facebook because, yeah, we're on the Facebook. And there's the Facebook. Thank you, Tony, for the little smiley salute icon, hashtag positive start to the day, and hashtag PSTTD to you, my friend. And let's see, X Live. We are on X Live as well. And X Live and Kick comments do not come into the broadcast, folks. So you have to do what Fee Fairland has done, who's over on the Rumble or over on the YouTube side. And I'm trying to bring that up. Oh, there it is. There's my on my tablet here, so I have the comments. So let's see, live. We got that there. Let's try it one more time. We'll get squared away. We've only been on for 25 minutes. All right, there it is. Okay, I see your comments there. Keep it on the phone. Yeah, we're going to keep it on the phone for a little bit here and stuff. That's not going to hurt. But then last night, I got to say, we had some fun. Our good friend Tony D, he broadcast. I broadcasted with him last night. It's sort of the fellas as far as that goes, and I'm going to test this. I wonder if this would work. Let's see. Let me see if I can bring. Okay, we got X Live up. Let me see if I can bring this up. Okay, yeah. What we got going? I ended up making a clip, a Twitch clip, and I put it over on Twitch also. Let me see if I can bring this up. Let's try this again from the. Okay, we got it there. Let's see. Can I still present? Let's see. Okay. Here we are. Okay. We got both camera. We got the. Okay, so we're back on the thing. This right here is. Let me go ahead and turn off that mic and stuff, and we're on the microphone from the computer. And last night we had Tony D, and this was the beginning of the broadcast where this he had, and I had to post this. It says, "You other bozos, where the hell are you?" And you'll see why, because it's something I said. This is last night with Tony D with the fellas. The random multi-broadcaster. So we're cranking up. Last night there was a preseason game. We talked some football, and we're on for a little bit.
Going on, how things are going to be looking. Making sure everybody comes up. All right. What's going on? What's happening? How's everybody doing? It's your man's Tony D, aka the Random Multi-Broadcaster. I am joined by my man's Fireman Richard, the Morning Coffee. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Rumble Studio, Twitch, X/Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. He's all over the place like I am. Rich, what his name are you?
I am doing good, Tony. It's good to be back with you here and to get ready to talk. We're on the edge of starting another NFL football season, and I'm looking forward to it. And so, you other bozos are supposed to be up here. Where the hell are you? I'm just saying. No, I'm just kidding.
You did it. You did it. You
I'm
did it.
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You
But
did it.
it's good to be here, and I'm looking forward to it. Another NFL season.
Going on, how things are going.
And that's what it is. It's another NFL. Thank you for the follow. Whoever follows me, I gotta have to check that. But that was last night on Tony D's broadcast, as far as that goes. And let's see. Let's bring us both up. So we got us in double here, folks. So let's just go to the one. But Tony D. We're starting the football stuff. Well, we're gonna. That was just a casual start to get things up. There were supposed to be some other folks up, and they didn't make it. So I was making a funny there. No, don't take it personal. Those guys that you other guys that were supposed to be up, because I'm one bozo talking to the other bozos and stuff. But we had fun last night, and check out Tony's D's broadcast. The multi. I got my cards here. I found my cards. So go ahead and check out Tony D's. Tony D's. Okay, I lost the audio there because let me go back to the other audio here. Stand by. We'll keep it up. We'll keep it on the phone here for right now and stuff. But just it happens. The present. Maybe we'll be able to get into presenting the 100 years ago. I don't think I'm going to be able to do the news the way the for our second hour or second half there. But let's see. Fifi LN is on Twitch also. Thank you very much. I can't bring up the chat because it's going bonkers on me here as far as that goes. So we'll just. But glad to have you here. Yeah, I'm switching back and forth from the PC and the phone, Double J. So that's what it is, and so we should have sound now, as far as that goes. So I'm just refreshing the page, but we're going to keep it right here on the phone from now on. Okay, so it's going back and forth, back and forth. I'm not sure what's going on. There's got to be something going on at Rumble, as far as that goes. So we'll keep it on the phone, and the phone seems to be working, so we'll do that. Let's see. Currently here in the southern tier of upstate New York, we've got a temperature of 57 degrees Fahrenheit, and like Double J's was saying at the very beginning of the broadcast here, it is a nice morning this morning. Phelan says, Tony, thanks, Tony. I'm 27 years old, gamer, lots of laughs on the platform, but came across Rich stream, and I like. Oh, thank you very much. That's very kind of you, sir. Thank you, or ma'am. I guess I'm not sure if you're male or female, but thank you very much for the comment there. But we are at 59 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 15 degrees Celsius. And 15 degrees Celsius, and let's see. I'm still playing around with this. This is a little more. Okay, let's go with. We'll go with that. Okay, and so let's see if I can bring up the audio. We got the audio here. How's the audio sound? Audio sounds good on the phone. Okay, I'm still got there because the page just went down again. So 59 degrees Fahrenheit, 15 degrees Celsius, and it's a nice morning. It's nice and cool. we got the morning coffee as far as that goes, and it's doing pretty good as far as that goes. And we got the windows cracked open, no air conditioning. We did have some rain yesterday. It was wet outside, so we are doing good on that aspect. And let's see, our world times and well, let's see. No, let's go to the weather here. The weather, basically, we got blue skies out there. It's sun is shining, so we got a good start to our Friday, despite our little oopsies here with Rumble. Um, let's see, we got partly cloudy, high of around 75. So we might have a cool day today. Winds out of the north by 5 to 10 miles per hour. And sun rose this morning at 6 o'clock, which was 36 minutes ago, 6 a.m. And just after we're just coming on. And sun will be setting tonight at 8:25 p.m. Eastern Time. Our world times and temperatures as I speak, starting in Honolulu, Hawaii at 12:36 a.m. Cloudy skies with a little clearing, 79 degrees Fahrenheit. Phoenix, Arizona, currently at 3:36 a.m. in their time. Cloudy skies, a little clearing, 91 degrees Fahrenheit. In the windy city of Chicago, Illinois, we have clear skies, 66 degrees Fahrenheit. In New York City, the jungle at 6:36 a.m. It's 6:36 a.m. here in upstate New York, the southern tier of upstate New York, where I live and reside. And we have a temperature of 66 degrees Fahrenheit. And let's see, Tony D, who is down there in Warner Robins, let me find it and let me post it up here. Tony D is letting us know that his temperature there in down there in Georgia, Warner Robins, Georgia, is a temperature of 75 degrees Fahrenheit, 93 for the high today down there in Georgia, where Tony is at, and 75 for the low. Mostly clear as far as that goes. And we did have a comment down here. Warner Robins. Hey, Captain Rehab. Captain Rehab is in the house. Good morning, Captain Rehab. Coming in from the city of brotherly love, as far as that goes. Yes. And the missus says good morning to Tony, good morning to Captain Rehab, and good morning everyone else. She's out in the living room. I just heard her and stuff like that, despite our Rumble problems here. So we are and let's unpin that. And going across the pond, the Atlantic Ocean, to Milan, Italy. Mangia, mangia, mangia. It's lunchtime in Milan at 12:38 p.m. Cloudy skies with a little clearing and 75 degrees Fahrenheit. And over in New Delhi, India at 4:08 p.m. Cloudy skies in New Delhi there. That's Double J's home country. But he's at an undisclosed location right now. So he's at an undisclosed location. But his home country is India. So New Delhi at 4:08 Double J's is or is that raining? No, it's raining in New Delhi. Raining in New Delhi at 84 degrees Fahrenheit. And down in Mumbai, we got some dark clouds, but the sun is still peeking through in Mumbai. 84 degrees Fahrenheit at 6:39 p.m. Also in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, sunny and clear at 6:39 p.m. 88 degrees Fahrenheit. Tokyo, Japan at 7:39 p.m. It's cloudy skies in Tokyo, 81 degrees Fahrenheit. And down under on the great continent of Australia, great country of Australia, great friends and allies to the United States, and we do appreciate it, Australia. In Melbourne, Australia at 8:39 p.m., cloudy skies, 52 degrees Fahrenheit, and in Sydney, Australia at 8:39 p.m., 55 degrees Fahrenheit in Sydney, and with cloudy skies. And those are our world times and temperatures as I speak. And let's see, we do have a thought for the day. And our thought for the day comes from a great American fighter. A great American fighter, and that would be Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali was an American professional boxer and social activist, a global cultural icon, widely known by his nickname, the greatest. And he was the greatest. He was the greatest, I think. I used to watch boxing back in the day with him. He's often regarded as the greatest heavyweight boxer of all time. He's one of the greats, I would say. That's my opinion. He's just a great man. But we have a quote from Muhammad Ali for our thought for the day. And let's see what it is here. What do we got here? Hang on for a minute. And Double Chess say, yep, cold in the southern hemisphere. Yeah, you got your winter going on down there, Double J's. Don't give away your undisclosed location. Okay, the quote from Muhammad Ali goes as follows. I know where I'm going, and I know the truth, and I don't have to be what you want me to be. I'm free to be what I want. Let me read that again. I know where I'm going, and I know the truth, and I don't have to be what you want me to be. I'm free to be what I want. Muhammad Ali, and that sums up his life, because he definitely did what he wanted to be. He definitely became what he wanted to be, a great American fighter and a great American spokesperson, and that's a great comment there as far as that goes. So God bless you and Godspeed, Muhammad Ali, for that thought for the day. I give them thought for the days, give you something to think about, okay? It gives you something to think about during the course of the day. Okay, let's see. We have our National Day. Let's see, our National Day today. We have National Water Balloon Day. I used to get into water balloon fights. Okay, what's Murdoch? What are you doing, Murdoch? Come here. Come here. Are you trying to get attention? You need some pets? Murdoch is one of 5 cats here. You okay? He's just looking for the morning pets. Let's see, National Water Balloon Day, and then we have Congressional Startup. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. You can have the National Congress. Let's see, we have International Mahjong. That's the one with the tiles. We have National Respect for Parents and Minority Donor Awareness. Let's see, what are we going to go with? Let's go. I don't know. Let's go with something fun. Let's go with National Balloon Day, National Water Balloon Day. Let's go with that one. Hashtag National Water Balloon Day. Fill them up. The first Friday in August ushers in National Water Balloon Day just in time for the hottest day of the summer. Pop, throw, splash, and just squash. What kid or adult doesn't enjoy a water balloon? They're funny too. They can be funny. So since Edgar Ellington invented a waterproof sock in 1950, backyards haven't been the same. Whether kids compete in the longest toss or take sides with a good old water balloon fight, the cool, wet fun lasts all summer long. And that's one of those summer things you do as far as the water balloon fight. So as far as that goes. Okay, let's see. We do, yesterday I did do the audio podcast as far as that goes. Let's see, what do we got here with our web pages? Our web pages are acting up now? Let's see. Okay, we need that one right there. But I usually have a scale. This might be a scaled down version of the broadcast here, folks. But the audio podcast over there on Spotify for Creators. It's a Spotify product. I do we repurpose this audio over there Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, the live stream. But Tuesdays and Thursdays I do the Fireman Rich audio podcast, Morning Coffee. It's scaled down. It's about 30 to 45 minutes. the same stuff that I just went over now, but instead of going over, we do go over history, but on the sports. But I have news articles here from the Southern Tier. But on the audio podcast, I present a good article. And the good article yesterday. Did you know it's the third anniversary of the John what's going on here? The James Webb Space Telescope. It's been up there for 3 years, folks, and it's doing some good stuff. Right now, it looks like it's scratching the surface, or scratching beyond the surface of the Cat's Paw Nebula for its third anniversary. And this is a nebula. A nebula is where the stars are created. Okay, a lot of science involved in this, but this thing is letting us look into the deepness of outer space, and and this is the Cat Nebula is located about 4,000 light years away. So I talked about that. It's a very interesting article. I'm sort of a science geek. I like things dealing with space, and it's making us understand. You know, when I first heard nebula, it's like, what the hell's a nebula? It's the birth chamber for stars to form and then mosey on out into the cosmos, I guess. So that was a good article. Next week we'll be doing, next Tuesday though will be every other Tuesday we'll be doing the Mixcloud. Or no, we did one this week. Okay, so next Tuesday and Thursday will be a full week of audio podcast there, and I want to say thank you to the listeners that are listening, because there's some listeners. This, like I said, this live stream, how wonky is it getting? Is what is it? It is it still goes up in an audio form. I'll be downloading the audio as far as that goes, or downloading the stream. I usually download it from Twitch, and then I upload that. You can upload a live stream, and then it extracts the audio. And I think even on the Spotify page, you can watch the video too if you want. So there's that. Okay, do we dare do 100 years ago? The way this thing. Let's see if this thing will let us do 100 years ago on the present. Let's see. Let's go ahead and let's see. I'm not going to turn on my camera for the PC. We're just going to go ahead and do this. So we're going to Mickey Mouse it. Let's see here. We got that there. 100 years ago. Go back here. Share that. Go back. And let's see if this works. Is this going to work? Yeah, this is going to work. Okay. So we got a combination of the phone and the computer. So this is 100 years ago. We're going to go ahead and let's see. I'm going to have to. We'll see how this starts.
100 years ago today, more than 20 new ultra-modern houses are being built on Esther Street in the new suburb known as McNamara Terrace. These houses have all the latest conveniences. Progress is being made in the construction of the new Vestal Hills Country Clubhouse. The Dutch colonial-style building was designed by architect C. Edward Vosbury. Fire companies responded just after midnight to a blaze at the Bates Troy Laundry on Laurel Avenue. Fire destroyed the roof of the building and much of the woodwork inside before it was extinguished. And finally, Woods Dance Studio on Washington Street will hold a special class this Friday when they will give lessons on how to dance the Charleston. That was the news, July 30th, 1925.
Charleston. They learned how to do the Charleston 100 years ago today, and that's funny. That is funny. Some of the other noted items in that little piece there. Roger Luther, he's the Broome County
historian, so he knows his history. But one of the very first, let's see, well, the 100 years ago today, more than 20 new ultra modern houses. Well, they're old by today's standards. Now, this house right here is over 100 years old. So it used to be modern way back in, it has a full bathroom, running water. So that wasn't the big, that wasn't and this is rural New York. So it was even more rural back in the day. This is Esther Street there, and that's in Binghamton. So it was a little bit more modern than where I was at 100 years ago. But the one thing that the fire that they had, the fire companies responded to a fire 100 years ago at the Bates Troy Laundry. Bates Troy is now Bates Troy Dry Cleaning. They're still around. They've been around for over 100 years now. So it's a cleaning service. They used to be a laundry. Now they're a dry cleaning service as far as that goes. So that's still I think they're based out of Endicott, New York, as far as that goes. And so that was Roger Luther with 100 years ago. Did you guys hear that? I think I came over pretty good as far as that goes. Let's see. Other things in history, we had, let's see, let me go back here. No, we don't want that. Let's go ahead and we'll go back to the thing here. So let's see, other history items. On August 1st, 1981, this is a big one because I remember this. I remember that we were all Google-eyed over this. MTV began its American broadcast. The first music video aired on the new cable TV network was Video Killed the Radio Star. It was by the Bengals. And that was the very first video on MTV. And it used to be nothing but music videos. And I remember when this 1981, I was stationed at Hanscom Air Force Base, and we took over the TV in the day room after hours. We worked. You had an 8-hour day, but you stayed at the fire station. And if we had any calls, you responded just like a regular fire department. But we were in the day room, kitchen area, or day room, dining, kitchen area. And we owned the TV. We would watch MTV late into the night there, and that was a big thing back then. Let's see. In 1876, Colorado was admitted as the 38th state of the United States into the Union, less than a month after the U.S. centennial, earning it the nickname the Centennial State. In 1907, a week-long boys camping event began on Brownsea Island in southern England, organized by Robert Baldwin Howell. The event is now marked as the beginning of the Scouting movement. So that was the Scouting movement as far as that goes. 1936, the Olympics opened in Berlin with the ceremony presiding by that guy Adolf Hitler, which he's a bad guy. Let's see. 1957, the United States and Canada announced they had agreed to create the North American Air Defense Command, known as NORAD. Let's see. I don't see anything. 2001, Pro Bowl tackle Corey Stinger, age 27, passed away of a heart attack a day after collapsing at the Minnesota training camp on the hottest day of the year. They shouldn't have been training if it's the hottest day of the year. That's back when you got to train in the heat. It makes you tough. No, you don't train in the heat. Let's see. And where's the AP? AP news. We got the AP history. Let's see. Let me bring that up here real quick. AP history for August 1st. Oh, okay, we did do that one. Okay, we did do that one. How come I don't see it there? Oh, that is the AP. Okay, we got to do the other one. Okay, let's see. No, they got the same thing. Same thing. Okay. Let's see. Major League Baseball. We'll go to the sports as far as that goes. Major League Baseball starting on, let's see, starting, come on, sports. Let's see, we got a comment. I got to look at the little dot there. MTV is Deja Vu. Go ahead and pin it. Yeah, MTV. You remember MTV, Double J's? Okay. Let's see here. This is working out not too bad. It's a little clunky, but it's still working out nonetheless. So we are getting a broadcast in. That's all. Let's see. In Major League Baseball, starting Wednesday night, we had let's see, the Yankees. Let's see something here. To see how the broadcast is doing over on this side. Okay. All right. Let's see the Yankees on Wednesday night. Did they play? Mets lost 5-0, and Yankees they won 5-4 against the Mariners. And last night the Yankees won against the Rays 7-4, and then they did not play. They were one of 3 teams that played last night. So tonight, Yankees are playing the Marlins, the other Florida team, and the Mets aren't playing tonight. But going into the weekend, Yankees and Marlins, and the Mets will be playing. Who's the Mets playing? They're not playing Saturday either. They're playing Sunday then. Sunday will be Yankees and Marlins, and the Mets and Giants. And on Monday, well, we'll come back. We'll be here Monday, so we can talk about baseball there. On the other sports item, last night it was NFL preseason. I didn't watch all of it, but I did watch some of the first half, which is probably just as good because it was a blowout. San Diego won last night in the Hall of Fame game there in Canton, Ohio, which is 15 minutes away from where Big Juice is from. Big Juice is over there in Ohio, the Buckeye State, and that's where the Football Hall of Fame. They had the Football Hall of Fame last night. The Los Angeles Chargers won against the Detroit Lions 34-7. And Tony, if you're still there, the Detroit Lions did not look good. But they're not playing their first string. I think San Diego might have playing a little bit more of their first string, but San Diego looked pretty good. They looked really good. And let's see. Double J's comment here. I'm just seeing it. I'm a little late on the comments here, Double J. Sorry about that. But with the situation, let's see. What do we got for a comment? Yep, sure do. MTV was a Spotify of the night. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. It was a Spotify. That was MTV is nothing. It's a whole different. It's not even music TV. It's just they got reality shows. They had a stretch. It's like every time you turned it on, there was a reality show as far as that goes. And what is it? I didn't really care. I didn't care for that. MTV back in the day when they had the VJs, as far as presenting the music videos. And where do we get our music videos now? It's over on YouTube. That's where you can see all the old MTV videos and stuff. Next week will be a full week of NFL preseason football, though. I'll be making my picks. I lost, so I'm already 0-1 on preseason. And next week, next Friday, there will be next Thursday will be 1, 2, 3 games. Next Friday will be 1, 2, 3, 4 games. No, 3 games. 3 games on Thursday, 3 games on Friday. And then on Saturday, starting in the afternoon, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games on Saturday. There's a couple in the afternoon. There's some at night. Actually, there's going to be 6 at night, starting at 7. And then Sunday, we have 2 games on Sunday. So we got 16 teams going next week. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. A full weekend of football. Preseason is in full gear here and stuff. So and like I said, we had the broadcast. Tony D had a broadcast last night that I really enjoyed it. It was really fun as far as that goes. JoJo was on there. Even Smoke came on. So that was, for me, that's a real. I can't remember being on a broadcast with Smoke. I think the last time I was on a broadcast with Smoke was back in the Haps days. So that was he's over there on YouTube. He does a podcast broadcast over there, and so it's good to be with the fellas as far as that goes. The guys there, even though there's some missing in action, but I had fun with doing it. I discovered that you can do clips. If I ended up accidentally deleting my live stream that I had on X, but when I was setting it up, or I had it, you can do clips. So that clip that I showed you on X, I also have it on Twitch. I was able to put on Twitch. I don't know if it's on YouTube, but it has a selection there for YouTube. But you can make clips off of your live streams on X. I found that out last night. I thought you could because I don't use X that much as far as that goes. So right now we have a total of 7 people on the broadcast. We have what is it? 1 person on Rumble, 1 person on Locals, 1 person on YouTube, 4 people on Twitch. Thank you very much. And 0 on Facebook. We do get the numbers for Facebook. Facebook, these four top or 5 top numbers. We won't get the comments, but we get the numbers. I know that works. And then X. Let's see. Let's go over and let's see. First on Kick. We still have Fifi over there on Kick. We have 2 people over on Kick. So thank you very much for the people on Kick watching this wonky Friday morning coffee broadcast. And over on X Live, we have a total of how many people we got over on X Live? We have 7 people. And 7 people on X Live. It's like, what's going on there, Rumble? How come you're not showing that number? But I'm looking at my X Live right now, and there's 7 folks over there. So I want to say thank you very much, X Live. And if the number, there would be a 7 right there for X. So they would be in the lead right now. Right now it shows that Twitch is in the lead, but Twitch is a good platform too. And we do have 1 person over on. So let's see. Normally I take a break here. Can I bring in a? Let me see. Let me see something here. Let's see. Can I bring in the audio? Let me see. Banners, design, audio control, campaigns. Let's see. Check banners. Nope, that's not it. I don't want to do it on the computer because it might bug out. So, but let's see. I'm just checking out my phone here to see because I don't really use the backstage on the phone here. Let's see, that's the studio. Let's see, let's go to design. What's in design? Oh, okay, we can do the, let's see. Let me see here. Design. Default graphic. Video. Graphic overlay. Huh, no, it doesn't know. Let's see. Okay, maybe we'll go ahead and, no, that's not going to work. Okay, let me see something here. Let's try this. Okay. Do I dare? We're back. I usually take a break here, so I need to refresh my coffee. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and take a chance here. I'm going to go ahead and take a chance. Let me go to studio. I'll put this on, put that there on the loop, and we'll be right back, folks. back. We're back. Left the mic open, but the music worked. I think as long as we bring the camera, it does bug out every once in a while. I have to reset it. But we're going to go ahead and proceed with the broadcast here on our second half. I thought I was just go an hour. We're going to go hang with this. This is a good. This is one of those days when you're live streaming and. I don't think the proverbial crap hit the fan, but we have some wonkiness going on here. So this is interesting because it's showing capability. Even with part of the so-called studio here at the computer desk, I'm still able to broadcast on the phone here as far as the camera, and I can still use some aspects of Rumble and stuff. I think what it might be, I'm just thinking now that this wonkiness that we're having, that I'm always looking at the camera, and I should be looking at the phone right here. This is the camera phone right here. When I look up here, I'm looking at the camera that's on the computer. I'm so used to looking up there. But I think what we're happening, just before I started the broadcast, this could or could not be the problem. It's the fact that there was a Navid update from yesterday that while I was setting up, I started, and I didn't start my PC box. So it might be that. So, but this is interesting stuff. Live streaming is interesting in the aspect that you got to go with the flow. I remember back when I first started, everything had to be perfect. Nothing's perfect, folks. You just got to accept that and just go with what's presented with you, and that's what's happening this morning. So I'm enjoying this. Actually, this is fun. I want to be here because it is a Friday, and it is a morning to where to have a hashtag positive start to the day, hashtag PSGTD, and we're getting it done here. And Captain Rehab is laughing his ass off. Captain, I got to bring that up. Captain Rehab, he's still with us. He's still hanging with us. All right, Captain Rehab from the city of brotherly love. You liking this? Yeah, the proverbial crap is hitting the fan here on the broadcast, but we're making it done. Rich, can you say I'm bugging out? When did I say that? I'm just looking at the previous comment. Rich, can you say I'm bugging out? Captain Rehab. What's with you chatters there? You want the live streamer to say what you say in the comment. I'm already doing that. Well, in your case, Captain Rehab, there's some things I don't say, and you know why. We missed you. What's that?
Oh, come on.
Oh, the missus says, "Oh, come on." She's listening. So let me go ahead and unpin that. So, okay, that works that way. Okay, I just got to pin and unpin there. We're going to go ahead and go into our second half and see what we have for news. And I'm going to see how this works. Okay. All the news tabs are on my computer, so I got to present them via the Rumble Studios. But for right now, I think it's staying stable because I'm keeping the picture here. Captain Rehab, LOL. Okay. Oh, I'm just curious. Let's see. You know what? I said in the beginning of the broadcast, I've been playing around with this item here to this is a video capture card. And I'm just wondering, it'll be a test. Maybe tonight I will broadcast because I've been playing around with this on the GameCube. This is an old Lord of the Rings game, and I was able to use this doohickey thing, the video graphics card, bring it up into this form here, as far as this window. So we may be broadcasting the GameCube game tonight, Lord of the Rings, for a little bit, just to see how that. Because I'm really getting used to using this. This is a pretty neat item. It's not the most expensive. It's not going to bring it's not going to be. I don't even think it's going to be bringing in 720p. But I want to do that. It's something I found. I played that game a long time ago, and I played it around with it yesterday for a couple hours. And I'm getting used to the GameCube. I used to know all the ins and outs of it. Now I don't. I had to relearn it and stuff like that. The same thing with the Wii. I've got the Wii right here. Well, you can't see it, but there's a Wii right here that we used last week. Me and the missus, we played. We had Friday night bowling. We will probably be doing another one of those, but let me see. Does anybody know what this is? This is from the Wii. This is a nunchuck, okay? And what the nunchuck did is it plugged into this doohickey. This is the remote, and you have it in one hand, and you have the nunchuck in the other, and you could work the Wii. I found the other nunchuck. The other nunchuck I found. So you know what? Not next week, but somewhere down the line, me and the missus on a Friday night, we're going to have the missus and Rich Friday night boxing with Fireman Rich and the missus. And this is what you use to box. Okay. So I know Captain Rehab will love watching that one. We're going to have that's what's on the slate. Okay. And the missus is for this. Okay. We're not going to do this Friday night thing with the missus every week. Okay. So it's going to be one of those special items. So we got 2 of these. They work. We're going to, and I think that's going to be fun because both me and the missus, we had fun last week with Friday night bowling. And she won the last game. She had the highest game of the 3-game set that we played. And so that was a lot of fun. And that was a different way of presenting the broadcast because I had the Wii going in here, but the camera that I'm looking to you now, I had it set up here on a tripod looking at that. So you got the audio for me and the missus, but also from the TV. So sort of a Mickey Mouse way of live streaming, a separate screen. It's like what you would do before even OBS. It's called a jerry rig Mickey Mouse type of setup as far as that goes. And Captain Rehab goes, "Oh my God, yeah, we're going to be duking it out." You like that? Oh, that should be fun. That should be fun as far as that goes. Let me see. Let me put the banner back up. And let's see. We're going to go ahead and look at some news items here to at least go an hour and a half as far as on the broadcast here. Because what are we at right now? Oh, we'll make that. It's an hour and 16. We might go 2 hours. And let's see. Captain Rehab says, well, what's this you're putting up here? Let me pin this. Title fight. Freaky Fireman Rich versus the She-Hulk Misses. I'll have to remember that one. The Freaky Fireman Rich. Friday Night Fights. The title fight. I might use that for a title there, Captain Rehab. That's a good title. What's that?
What's the title fight?
Captain Rehab is suggesting the title when we do the fight thing on the Wii.
Yeah.
It goes title fight. Freaky Fireman Rich versus the She-Hulk Misses. She likes that. That's good. That's good, Captain Rehab. So you got to laugh at that. I'm not sure if you can hear her with the microphone here because I'm on the microphone on the phone. Okay, let's go ahead and unpin that. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's see. Let's see what's on Fox 40 here. Let's see. Now, for people watching the replay, this is the first time I've done this type of, doing it strictly on the phone, and it's different. It's different. Let's see. What do we have? Do we have a comment? Tony D is saying 6:30. Oh, that was at 6:30. Lots of laughs. Oh, it actually gives you the time of the comments. So Tony D had the last comment. Lots of laughs on the YouTube. Okay, let's see. Let me do a double check here real quick. Spot check of the other streams here. Let's see. No, we still got we got one person on Kick, and over there on going on there? Okay, there it is. We have 8 people, 8 folks over there on X Live. Thank you very much, the X Live folks. Should see if there's any comments. No, no comments. Okay. All righty. We're good to go. And let's see, for Fox 40, let's see what we got here for news. Anything? Final preparations for this. I think we already did the Speedy Fest. I'm not seeing anything there. Let's see, WEBO. What do we have on WEBO? Nothing there. WNBF. And let's see, nothing there. What about WBNG? Well, we got the annual Blueberry Jam returns for its 28th year. This is in Deposit, which is on the east side of Binghamton. And let's go ahead and set this one up. Okay, let's see. It's loud. Let me go ahead and bring this up on the present. Get rid of that. And present. And let's go to present. There it is. Okay. Let's go ahead and I'll turn off my camera. I'll keep the mic on, and we'll go ahead and get this started.
This weekend in Deposit, where many of the area's finest bands and groups are getting together for a summer jam. Our photojournalist Luke Mead brings us a preview look at what's to come.
We've been here since '79. My parents bought it as a live music venue. So it's been a lot of bands have performed on that stage over the years.
The Blueberry Jam in Deposit has been a local tradition for 28 years, bringing together local music groups and bands from all genres to celebrate the sound. The Summers family have a long history of putting on shows, concerts, and even dinner theater, but the story behind the Blueberry Jam all started when the owners Patrick and Beatrice had their son Elijah.
The year Elijah was born, my dad wanted to have a little music festival. So we started out calling ourselves
Barnyard
Folks Festival, and hiring bands that we knew that were all friends of ours, and it's grown since then.
The roster for this weekend is packed, with groups performing back-to-back from sunup to sundown. All of the bands taking the stage are from around the southern tier. The Summers say they love getting the chance to highlight local talent.
Lots of Binghamton talent. We like to promote original music here. You know, that's
always been our goal, to have original music, you know.
At the Blueberry Jam, you'll be able to hear all sorts of music, from rock to punk to folk and much more. This is Magenta, a local Binghamton band who's performing at tomorrow's show. I spoke with them just a second ago to hear about their excitement at tomorrow's gig.
It's a historic venue. It's so cool. They've been doing stuff there for decades, and yeah, it's as amazing in the inside as it is in the out. People come from all over for Blueberry Jam. It's a big deal, and yeah, it's just awesome to be a part of it.
Along with getting the chance to take the stage at such a unique venue, the guys from Magenta also spoke on getting the chance to perform alongside friends and other popular bands from around the community.
We feel honored to share the stage with these people.
Literally.
It's a consensus it's an unspoken consensus that we're, it's almost too soon for us to be sharing the stage with these people.
For a weekend event with tons of performances, homemade blueberry treats, on-site camping, food vendors, and more, this festival is a huge undertaking, one that the Summers family gets done through hard work and volunteers.
We're a family operation here. It's all, volunteer work and just close friends helping out. So, it's a big undertaking. It's, 363 days of planning, and thinking about it for 2 days of, worthwhile fun.
Luke Mead, 12 News, Broome County.
Okay, so there's a 28th annual Blueberry Jam. That's a nice looking place right there, isn't it? That's down there in Deposit, which is it's on the other side, east of down on Route 86, what used to be Route 17. Down probably maybe about 15-minute drive from Binghamton. From here, it takes at least I think it's about 45 minutes to an hour to get the deposit. It's going. I used to take 17 going downstate there, Route 86, but that's a nice place right there, as far as that goes. So so there's that, and so that worked out pretty good. So I guess as long as we keep the camera and we don't do any posting of comments, because I can't see that there's no comments coming up on the PC tab for Rumble Studios here. So let's go ahead and check out WBNG again. See what else we may have here. Oh, let's see. Putting final touches on Speedy. Oh, let's go ahead. The Speedy Fest is coming up. Let's go ahead and check that out. We've been talking about that. That's going to be up in Oceanagle Park in in Binghamton, New York. And it's a big annual festivities. So let's go ahead and bring this one up. Let's see. We'll bring that up, and we'll turn the camera off. We still got the microphone on. And we'll go ahead and play this.
Speedy Fest is less than 24 hours away as people will make their way to Oceanagle Park to celebrate the 41st rendition of the festival. 12 News' Kyle Spizak caught up with organizers and vendors as they make their final preparations in the pouring rain.
Thursday was filled with plenty of rain, but that didn't stop vendors from putting the final touches on their tents at Speedy Fest.
There's a lot of preparation of getting everything wired and set up and all that. So for all of us, it's a pretty big job.
However, the setup isn't a one-day affair. Co-founder of the original Speedy Fest, Rob Salamita, tells 12 News this is a multi-week setup and breakdown for the event.
For us, it takes about 2 weeks to get ready. Making sure your equipment's in good shape, getting all your supplies in. It's a lot of work. It's not a 3-day event for us. It's more like a 20-day because when you're all done, you got to pack everything away, and it's a lot of work.
Speedy Fest ran into a scare this year as well. Just about a month ago, Oceanagle Park was the site of major storm damage from the July 3rd storms. But County Parks was able to restore the park just in time for the region's largest festival.
This park was a mess a couple weeks ago, as we all know. Lots of trees down. They did an amazing job. So if you're in the park and you see them, and thank them. They really spent a lot of time. They're very tired.
And preparations have been well underway for Speedy Fest over the past week, but with some weather today, that has made those preparations a little bit harder. However, the forecast ahead has nothing but 70 degrees, sunshine, and plenty of fun in store.
All weather forecasts are that we're going to have the nicest Speedy Fest weekend that we've had in a very long time. As we know that jokes around here is usually it always rains at Speedy Fest.
Although the weeks leading up to Speedy Fest can be hectic with plenty of work to be done, the hard work is worth the reward.
We have families who come from Michigan, Connecticut, each year who come back and see us. And it's so nice. It's kind of like a family reunion, an extended Salamita family reunion.
And for car lovers, Saturday's car show will have stunning rides, both old and new.
Just kind of a vast array of cars and something for everyone to see and enjoy. If sports cars aren't your thing, you'll see convertibles, you'll see fire trucks, a little bit of everything.
Whatever your interests are, Speedy Fest has plenty of events for everyone from the Southern Tier and beyond to
Those
enjoy.
Are the Speedies.
Kyle Spizak, 12 News, Broome County.
So that gives you a picture of how much rain we got yesterday. There is a lot of rain yesterday, folks. So they were doing final preparations. Today's the first day of Speedy's Fest, and you saw on the grill, those are the Speedies. Oh, they were good, folks. You don't know what you're missing if you didn't have a Speedy sandwich in the Southern Tier of upstate New York. And there's some great places to get some Speedy sandwiches and stuff. The missus, she makes up her own Speedies. Oh, they're good. The cube meat, marinated, it's very simple. Put it on the grill, slap it on a slice of Italian bread, and oh my God, it's delicious, delicious. Okay, so there's the preparations for Speedy Fest. And let's see what else we got here. So this isn't working. This is working out okay on the pinch. I much prefer to have the computer, but like I said, I downloaded a update, and I think that might be interfering with the seeing that every time I make a comment or the camera for the PC comes on. So, but the other function is working here on Rumble Studios via the thing. So that's first time I really did a full broadcast like this. So it works out quite well. Now, if it was for gaming, that'd be a whole different story. I'd have to shut it down and reboot, restart everything and stuff like that. But this is just we're just doing a coffee talk, morning coffee broadcast. Just shooting the proverbial stuff. I use a different S word, proverbial stuff. Okay, that coffee's tasting mighty fine, mighty fine. Okay, let's see what else we got here in the news. And that's about it for WBNG. Let's see on the whale. Nothing really there on the whale. And let's see, Channel 34. I'm looking over Dunk Tank at Speedy Fest to feature local select. Let's see what this one. This is another article on Speedy Fest. We do have this is on Channel 34, which is out of Binghamton. So let's go ahead and present this one and see what this is all about.
New feature at the Speedy Fest this year promises to do some good while getting some of your favorite local personalities a little wet. Maguire Automotive Group is stepping up its commitment to the festival this year with the addition of a dunk tank. There will be various local elected officials and celebrities raising money for the Maguire Foundation, including Broome County Sheriff Fred Akshar, Undersheriff Sam Davis, District Attorney Paul Battisti, singer Alyssa Crosby, and local media personalities Tanya of Magic 101.7, Avery Copeland of 12 News, Ziggy Hill of Fox 40, and Noah Holloway, Bruce Juno, and myself from News 34. Festival goers can buy 3 chances to dunk the celebrities for just $5. The Maguire Foundation was established 2 years ago to help the Upstate Auto Group better structure its charitable giving. Chief Operating Officer Frank Vanderpool says the money is then granted to nonprofits in the community where it was raised.
Just a way to, one, have some fun with it, but really just raise money. The more money we can raise for our foundation, certainly the more money that we can give back. And we meet all the time and just try to figure out, out of the box kind of ideas. And then this one just seemed like a lot of fun that I really hope people enjoy.
Maguire has 18 dealerships across New York. The dunk tank will be in action all 3 days of the festival as part of the Maguire display, which will be across from Lupo's.
Okay, that's one of many vendors that are there at Ossinego Park for the Speedy Fest, and they're doing a charitable thing. Maguire, that's a local car dealership here in the southern tier of upstate New York, and doing good things for the community as far as that goes. Let's see, what else we got here? That was on Channel 34. Let's see, anything else on 34? Let's see. That's out of Binghamton, Channel 34. Let's check their news items. The dunk tank preparations. Well, here's another perspective. This is from Channel 34. The preparations for the Speedy Fest, which starts today. Let's go ahead and see this one. Let's see this gentleman again. So let's go ahead and start this one and see what this is about.
Was a washout, Speedy Fest is looking forward to its best forecast in years for the weekend. Event coordinator Dave Pisagno and Broome County Executive Jason Garner held a news conference at the park today to provide details. Tomorrow evening, there will be free admission at the gates and the concert, courtesy of FW Web and News 34. This year's entertainment lineup includes a Led Zeppelin and a Fleetwood Mac tribute band tomorrow. Tribute bands, there's two different ones, and R-Truth meet and greet and gym class heroes on Saturday, and country superstar Trace Adkins on Sunday. Plus hot air balloons, a puppy show, a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle car show, volleyball competition, Kelly LeBar 5K, midway rides, and the event that started it all, the Speedy Cooking Contest. Back on July
There's the
3rd, a
Speedies.
strong storm damaged 100 trees and closed Otsiningo Park for over a week. Garner says Parks Commissioner Brenda Gow's team did a miraculous job in cleaning it up.
Our parks crew was really amazing, along with our highway department and Brenda's team. They really worked quickly and tirelessly to clean up all these trees and get the park ready. There was some questions about whether or not we'd even be able to have Speedy Fest this year.
In addition to all of the attractions, there will be dozens of food and drink vendors, crafters,
There's
and
a Speedy
commercial vendors.
sandwich.
News 34 will be live from Speedy Fest tomorrow evening during our 6 o'clock show. And our News 34 Clear the Shelters tent will help find some adoptable pets their forever homes. For more information, go to speedyfest.com.
So you saw a couple examples of what a Speedy sandwich is. They're going from the skewer onto the piece of the slice of bread there. That's a Speedies, and you can see they got Speedies right there on the table. And what you're looking at in this picture there, they're grilled, cubed meat. It could be pork, it could be lamb, it could be chicken, it could be beef. I tell you, lamb. I had a lamb Speedy sandwich when I went to the Strawberry Festival here in Owego last month, and it was, oh my God, it was good. It's Speedy sandwich is it's a great summer sandwich to have as far as that goes here. So there's some more. It gives you a bigger picture of what goes on. This is Otsiningo Park. It's a very nice park there in Binghamton. And they have this, the balloons, you saw the different balloons and stuff. This place will be swamped with quite a few folks here enjoying the festivities there as far as that goes. Okay, so that's, I think that's it for Channel 34. And let's see. Let's go to WENY. It's out in Elmira. Do they have any articles there? I'm not. Let's see. No, I'm not seeing anything. They're completely flat, like some of the other ones here. Let's see. How about Channel 18? That's out of Elmira also. No, nothing there. Penny Saver. Let's see, what's in the news for the Penny Saver? Not seeing anything on the Penny Saver. Let me refresh the Penny Saver here. Let's see. No, not seeing anything on the Penny Saver. KISS 105 or 92.5 WKGB. No. Let's see. Oh, Griffin Park. This is off of KISS 105. Griffin Park is one of the many parks that we have here in the Southern Tier. This is up in Endicott. Let me go ahead and get this set up and stuff. And let's see. No, we don't want that. What the hell? Let me see what we got here. Did I lose it? Where is it? Where is it? Griffin Park. Where's the article on Griffin Park? Is it unavailable? Oh, there it is. Okay, that's what we want right there. Okay, let's see. Let me get this. I'm going to read this article. This is from KISS 104.1. It's Binghamton's one of hit music stations. They play pop and stuff. It's I don't really listen to 104 that much, but this page, it has the same art. This article, I didn't see it on the other ones, WNDF or WAAL. Those are the other two radio stations I do listen to. Oh shoot, I stopped. Okay, we got to restart this as far as the present. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. Yeah, Griffin Community Park. It's renovating building at Griffin Park in Endicott to reopen soon. Griffin Park, it's a very nice park there in Endicott, New York. The recently reopened multi-purpose building at Broome County's Griffin Community Park has been temporarily closed. The Endicott, New York complex features a 5 pickleball court opened in late June after it renovated as part of a 4.3 it's probably million park improvement project. The building originally housed a large ice ring when the park opened in 1972, but the ice making equipment was removed after the site was wrecked by the flood that happened a few years back from the nearby Susquehanna Park. Pickleball enthusiasts were able to use the new court. I'm not into pickleball. I don't know. It just doesn't capture me at all. But used the new court for about 2 weeks before the facility closed during the Dick's Sporting Goods Open. So that's over there by the golf course. The building reopened after the golf tournament, but it's been closed again. Signs indicate it has been closed since July 21st for a Broome County Parks event. It is expected to again be available for pickleball players next week. They say the old sign at the park entrance has been removed and a new one will be erected. A new scoreboard at the baseball diamond has been installed. Newly constructed wiffle ball facility designated the venue as Johnson Stadium. Construction on the trail extension project linking Griffin Park with a nearby Round Top Park is so they're connecting the two parks is continuing. The work is expected to be completed this fall. So that's good. That's Griffin Park. It's a nice little park there in Endicott, and as far as that goes. So there's that on 104. Let's see, up there in Buffalo on Country 106.5. That's one of the pages I look at up there. 105 or 106.5. I do when I was it last season? Yeah, last season, the season before, when I couldn't watch the Buffalo Bills, I listened to them on 104 or 106.5. So there's nothing there. And then the other radio station is Power 93.7 WBLK. It's up there in the Buffalo area. What's this article about? Let me see what this is about. They got pictures. Oh, it talks about the Niagara power plant. Okay. A lot of things going on here in New York State. Let's see. Do we have anything else? We got a drone show going on in Binghamton or up in Buffalo. Huh. Let's see. According to this, for the first time, Chalhelms Field's history, a drone show will happen high above the field this Saturday as part of the Buffalo Bison's homestand. The team will host the first ever drone show at the end. I guess these drone shows are a thing. I guess it's a baseball. That's their AAA baseball team that's up there in Buffalo. But I think that's about it, folks. As far as that goes, we got through the broadcast. I was able to present despite our little problems, it didn't act up as long as we didn't. So let me clear all these out. And let me see. Let me check. Let me see if I can bring up the camera here on the. There I am. There we are. Hi. Let's see. Let's see. Can we end the broadcast? There we are. We're back on the computer. Let's see if it bugs out. It hadn't bugged out there since, I stayed, it's just when we bring up this video. We'll see what happens. But we are at the end of another broadcast here on the Friday morning coffee for this first day of August. And I do appreciate you all being here. It is greatly appreciated. And we're going to go ahead and exit stage left and get our day started here as far as that goes. And it says it's unstable. I don't know why that says it's unstable and stuff. So we'll just see what happens as far as that goes. So, but I do want to thank everyone that was here. Let's see. Can I bring in the mic? We'll try this. We'll see if. Okay, I'm back on the PC. We're going to end the broadcast here. Coming back on the main screen here, and I want to say thank you for those that were here. Oh, what happened here? Let's go ahead. Thank you for those that were here, starting with Double J's. Thank you very much coming in from that undisclosed location. You sort of let the cat out of the bag. They now know that you're somewhere down in the southern hemisphere as far as that goes. Thank you, Double J's. You have a good one, my friend. Be good, be safe, and have a great weekend. I want to say thank you to who came in next? Tony D. Tony D. Salute to you, my friend, my brother veteran, my good friend and fellow broadcaster. Thank you very much. Be looking forward to hooking up with you this NFL season, along with the fellas. If the fellas can get their act together. But looking forward to that. You be safe, my friend. Have a great weekend yourself. And let's see. And then we had first time chatter, and I think he or she, I'm not sure. Phelan 70. Is that 18 or 7? Oh, 18 spot. Thank you for being here. First time chatter on. You were on everything. You were on Twitch. You were on YouTube. Greatly over there. You tried to get in on the kick. Thank you for the follow. If that was you, I'm going to check that later. Thank you. You were contributing there to the comments. Thank you very. Yeah. Okay, you did. I see. Okay, I see it right here. You followed. Thank you, Fifi. I'm just going to call you Fifi. So it says Phelan 18. Thank you very much for being here. And of course, we have to thank Captain Rehab, our good friend from the city of brotherly love down there in Philadelphia. Thank you, Captain Rehab. Thank you very much. Always a pleasure to have you on the broadcast here in the chat on the Twitch side. You have a great weekend as well. And I think with that, this is another broadcast that we got through. We've been on for an hour, 47 minutes. So it's a great success despite the handicaps here. So it showed capability, and I am very appreciative of that. And I am Rich Roberts, at Fireman Rich here on Rumble, but also at Fireman Rich on X, which is my mainstay for posting on social media platforms. I'm on about 10 other different platforms. Go ahead and Google at Fireman Rich, and you'll see all those other platforms. But if you want to know everything that I'm doing, if I'm posting, it's going to go first on and always on X. That's my mainstay, at Fireman Rich. If you give me a follow, thank you. But if you just, just being here, I appreciate it very much. It means a lot as far as getting the day started here. And that's what it's all about, having that hashtag positive start to the day, hashtag PSTTD. So we'll be doing some stuff maybe tonight, definitely this weekend, as far as doing some more gaming, continuing the gaming.
as far as on well, I game on here on Rumble, Twitch, and YouTube. But there's only three. That when I do the gaming, it's only on 3 platforms and stuff like that. And that's another portion. That's using the RTMP direct link from OBS into Rumble Studios or into Rumble, where I get that extra kick of going from 720p to not 1080p like I did on Prism Live, which we don't use anymore, but it goes up to 936p, which is just as good as, I mean, you can't really tell that much of the difference. And Double J's is saying, have a great weekend. And we do appreciate that, Double J's. You have a great weekend too, my friend, and take care. Thank you again for being here, my friend. Greatly appreciated. Just Google @Fireman Rich and see the other platforms I'm on. And as far as that goes, and I do post on those other platforms when I go up live streaming for the gaming. So, but the first one I always post it on is X. So you all have a great one. Again, Rich Roberts @Fireman Rich, wishing you all well. And we're going to go ahead and skate out of here. Get our day started. You all have a great one. Live life. Have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. Take care, folks. Ciao for now. Woo!